気合だよ。
しゃあ、動いて動いて動いて動いて。
ほれ、最後最後最後最後最後最後、自分とどう見つめていくかだよ。顎引いて。
I favor fighters for different purposes, but if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
まあやっぱり、ボクシングが好きだからもうそれが一番ですね。はい。もう好きでなければもう多分とっくにやめてると思うし。
A typical day in the life of Naoya Inoue is built entirely around discipline, structure, and relentless preparation as he gets ready for his massive showdown with Junto Nakatani. Every hour of his day reflects a championship mentality. From the first moments of the morning to the final stages of evening recovery, every detail is focused on sharpening his body and mind for battle. His training camp is not simply about staying active. It is about refining every weapon that has made him one of the most feared fighters in the sport. Power, timing, precision, and composure are all constantly being polished as he prepares for one of the biggest challenges of his career. The day begins early, long before most of the city comes alive. Inoue heads out for his morning run, moving through quiet streets and open roads while the atmosphere remains calm and still. These runs are more than just routine cardio, they are designed to build stamina, strengthen endurance, and maintain the explosiveness that defines his style inside the ring. Once the steady running is complete, outdoor training follows. This includes bursts of sprint work, sharp movement drills, and exercises that demand quick reactions. It is all part of priming his body before the more intense work of the gym begins later in the day.
Nao の戦いにしてもタクの戦いにしても
His first physical session inside camp is lighter in intensity but highly precise. It starts with stretching and mobility work, allowing his muscles and joints to loosen properly after the morning road work. Controlled shadowboxing follows, and even here, every movement is calculated. There is no wasted motion. Every slip, pivot, step, and punch has purpose. This early session is about rhythm, balance, and technical sharpness. Small details that often make the biggest difference when the pressure rises on fight night.
Hey, 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 done. Hey, hey. こういうとこがステッカーなんですよ。まだ僕は知らないんですよ。顔もだけだ。
When Inoue enters the gym, the tone of the day changes immediately. The quiet calm of the morning disappears, replaced by the unmistakable sounds of gloves cracking against pads and heavy bags. The intensity rises, and so does the focus. He begins with technical drills, working combinations repeatedly until they become second nature. Timing is constantly refined, defensive reactions are sharpened, and every exchange is practiced with purpose. The emphasis is not only on offense but also on reading angles, reacting quickly, and staying defensively responsible. The heavy bag session is where Inoue's power truly comes to life. His punches are not reckless or wild. Instead, they are compact, clean, and devastatingly accurate. Each shot lands with authority, echoing throughout the gym. It is during these moments that the reason behind his reputation becomes obvious. Inoue has earned recognition as one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing not because he swings harder than everyone else, but because he delivers power with timing, precision, and ruthless efficiency.
やっぱりその直哉の距離をしっかりキープして、例えば足を止めてグイグイいくとやっぱりすごくピカソって好戦的なんで、やっぱりしっかりと打ち返してきてっていう向こうの土俵には入りたくないんですよ。だからしっかりと直哉の距離をキープしてヒットアンドエイで自分のパンチは当たるんだけども相手のパンチを外すよっていうのを繰り返しながら崩してダメージ与えてっていう感じで、自分の今のイメージはそういう感じで組み立てていきたいかなっていう、思ってます。そうですね。やっぱりどの試合もそうですけど、集中力ですよね。やっぱり集中してると、その場その場の瞬間判断がやっぱりいち早くやっぱりできると思うんですよ。やっぱりその気を抜いたりとか一切しないで、その集中できた時。
But power alone will not be enough against Junto Nakatani. Nakatani brings unique challenges into this fight. His reach, timing, composure, and ability to control distance make him a serious threat. That reality has forced Inoue to evolve throughout camp. To prepare for every possibility, he reportedly completed nearly 80 rounds of sparring. Those rounds were designed to replicate different styles, tempos, and scenarios so that nothing on fight night feels unfamiliar. Every round of preparation has been aimed at making sure he can adapt no matter what Nakatani brings. Sparring is where the day reaches its most intense stage. Every round is approached like an actual fight, not a simple practice session. The pressure rises, the pace quickens, and the focus becomes absolute. Each sparring partner is carefully selected to represent a piece of the puzzle. Some imitate Nakatani's movement, others mimic his reach, and others replicate the timing and rhythm he may use in the ring. Throughout these sessions, Inoue experiments with distance and positioning, fully aware that against a taller opponent, controlling space could become one of the biggest keys to victory.
今日の夜からまたフィリピンから今度はフィリピンから夜10時に到着するんだけど、でこの2人にこう試合までやってもらって、これで完璧に仕上がると思います。
A major part of camp has been dedicated to footwork and coordination. Inoue spends long stretches practicing precise movements designed to keep him balanced, elusive, and unpredictable. Against someone with Nakatani's reach advantage, foot positioning becomes critical. One wrong step can create danger, while one sharp angle can open the perfect attacking lane. These small technical details may end up deciding the fight. Outside the ring, Inoue keeps his nutrition simple and traditional. His diet remains rooted in Japanese cuisine, built around clean, nutrient-rich meals that support recovery and maintain his weight. Rice, fish, vegetables, and light broth-based dishes form the foundation of his meals. The goal is balance enough fuel to sustain the demands of camp while keeping his body fresh, lean, and ready for intense work day after day. Even with such a strict routine, Inoue occasionally allows himself moments to unwind. After training, he sometimes goes out to eat, enjoying simple meals at local restaurants. These moments are not about indulgence but about recovery, relaxation, and mental reset. In a demanding camp, even small breaks can help keep the mind clear and focused.
海苔サラダ、銀だらをそうですね。4つ。フグあります。フグもいっちゃいますか。フグいっちゃいましょう。
Many boxing experts continue to praise Inoue's extraordinary punching power. Some have even compared his dominance and precision to legendary names like Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. What makes him especially dangerous is his ability to produce knockout power from compact combinations. He does not need wide swings or obvious loading up. His punches come in tight sequences, often arriving before opponents even realize the danger. That ability has made him one of the most feared fighters in modern boxing.
As great as Floyd is, as great as Cotto was, as great as Pacquiao was, I think this guy has another level.
His punches sound different. They sound like gunshots. Like, how can a guy so little create such power?
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint, caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If you ask me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's
Inoue has also spoken confidently about where he believes he stands in the sport today. He recently made it clear that he sees himself as the #1 fighter in the world, even ahead of names like Alexander Usyk and Terence Crawford. That confidence comes from what he has accomplished over the years, dominating across multiple weight divisions, remaining undefeated, and consistently producing knockout performances. Inoue believes his body of work speaks for itself.
A lot has been made about the pound for pound list. I've been on record saying you're my #1 pound for pound. But the three guys that everyone talks about are you, Alexander Usyk, and Terence Crawford. Where do you rank yourself amongst the three in the pound for pound conversation?
まあでもいつでも自分が一番だと思ってやってますから、
Me too. Now, your nickname is the Monster. Everyone calls you the Monster. First, who gave you that name?
Mr. Wash.
Oh, Mr. Rodriguez? Oh. You are a very ferocious fighter in the ring. When did you realize that you had this like supreme power?
まあパワーではなくて、そのまあ当てる能力というか。
On the other side, Junto Nakatani is also pushing through a demanding and highly focused camp. His preparation has included elite-level sparring with world-class partners brought in to simulate fight night pressure. Nakatani's camp has emphasized timing, durability, and tactical adjustments. The goal is to make sure he is prepared for every style and every situation that could arise against Inoue. Nakatani has made it clear that he is not intimidated by Inoue's reputation. While many see Inoue as an almost unstoppable force, Nakatani insists that he views him simply as another man. He has openly stated that Inoue is beatable and has expressed confidence that he is preparing not just to compete, but to knock him out when they finally meet in the ring.
Has the nickname the Monster, but I would imagine you feel he's not a monster, that he's just a man, but he comes with that aura. What's your impressions of that?
モンスターというふうに言われていて、怪物っていう意味、ネックネームじゃないですか。で、ジュント選手は人間だと。で、そのオーラみたいなものっていうのは、その怪物というオーラみたいなのを感じます。感じます。
いや、まあ普通のって言ってるかあれですけど、まあ人間は人間なので。
Yeah, he feels Naoya Inoue is a human being. He's just human.
Monster hunter?
Yeah, monster hunter だ。
そうです。まあそういう構図になると思います。
Maybe.
Nakatani says he is fully ready for what could become one of the biggest fights in Japanese boxing history. Speaking with confidence, he explained that he has prepared both physically and mentally for this challenge. For years, he has been working toward this opportunity, moving through weight divisions, improving his overall skill set, and preparing himself for the moment when he would finally face Inoue. He understands that fighting an undefeated champion demands complete focus and absolute fearlessness.
So no pressure, because this is a huge fight. It's like the biggest fight in Japanese history. Like, do you feel the pressure? Is it extra motivation?
まあこのキャンプでやってきたことを発揮できるかどうかっていう緊張感ありますけど、まあ戦いに行く上ではもうやることはやってきているので、準備万端っていう感じです。
He's ready, 100%. But he just a little bit anxious about this training camp. His job, he can express on the ring or not. But he do everything perfect, making condition and preparation. He's very.
Jesse Rodriguez, widely known as Bam Rodriguez, believes the fight between Inoue and Nakatani could become the biggest boxing event Japan has seen in years. He described it as a historic meeting between two undefeated champions. Rodriguez even said he plans to attend the fight in person because he wants to experience the atmosphere firsthand. Looking ahead, he also suggested that if everything unfolds as expected, a fight between himself and Inoue could realistically happen later in the year or sometime next year. With major Japanese boxing events often scheduled around the holiday season, such a showdown remains very possible.
Maybe you'll correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you'd have any problem going to Japan because...
Some fans believe Inoue is not as globally recognized as he should be outside of Japan. A major reason for that is his quiet personality and limited interest in media promotion. Unlike many Western champions who constantly appear in interviews, podcasts, and press tours, Inoue keeps a much lower profile. His interviews are usually brief, often through a translator, and he rarely seeks attention away from the ring. While this reserved nature reflects humility and discipline, it also limits his visibility in international markets where personality often drives fame. Even so, within boxing circles, his reputation remains enormous because it has been built on performance rather than publicity.
Really talk to fans, so it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Do general sports fans know him like maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson? Probably not. He is disconnected in America because most of his fights are occurring in Japan.
物心ついた頃からボクシングをやってる。で、もうそれが生活の一部になってる。まあボクシングが好きだから続けられてる。まあ多分どの仕事も一緒ですよ、もうそれは。そこの自分がやってるものに情熱が欠けてきたら絶対成果落ちてくる。
As Naoya started on his career, he started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we got to look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcores knew him. Just the way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter and he's getting...
Inoue has explained that there is no real difference between who he is inside the ring and who he is outside of it. He does not create a different character for cameras or interviews. What fans see after fights is, according to him, the same person he is in everyday life. The only real shift happens in training and competition, where he mentally locks in and becomes completely focused on performance. Now 32 years old, Inoue has also begun thinking more seriously about the future. While he remains fully committed to fighting, he understands that his career is entering its later stages. He has already started considering life after boxing, including the possibility of working alongside his longtime coach and helping guide the next generation of fighters.
ボクシングから離れた時、
はい。
井上尚弥
はい。
はどういう人間ですか？リングの外の人生で、
はい。
井上尚弥という人を定義づけている、そののはどういう部分？
まあ僕基本変わらないですね。はい。まあリングの上は別ですけど、試合終わった後のインタビューとかも、まあ多分そのまま出ちゃってる。そのままのテンションで、そのままのなんかこうあえてそのね、その勝利者インタビューだから自分をこう出して井上尚弥として井上尚弥を見せようとかそういうのもなくて、あれが多分そのままの、まあ練習に入ればやっぱりスイッチもありますし、やっぱり雰囲気あるなっていう人もいるんですけど、まあ終わってしまえば本当に普通にもうありのままにって感じです。
Everything now points toward an unforgettable collision between Naoya Inoue and Junto Nakatani. The anticipation continues to grow with every passing day. Many believe this fight has the potential to become one of the greatest clashes in Japanese boxing history. The biggest question remains unanswered: will Nakatani rise to the occasion and deliver the performance of his life, or will Inoue's precision, power, and championship experience once again prove too much for another challenger? This is the kind of matchup that could define an era.